talk about, I already know X amount about taxes, but every time you hear something new, oh, I didn't know that. Now you do know. And so you always want to get new information, and books is the most concentrated material. Not hearing it, but reading it.
Exactly. So, Omar, Atiya Harris here. Nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah, how you doing?
Very popular, especially in this particular area. Everybody knows your name. And so now you're transitioning from book to films. You're
Very
turning
hard.
these books into movies.
Very hard. The financing part, we talking about finance, is very hard because we still don't trust art. Black people, is that we say, good luck. You know, go out there and I'm going to say it, the Jewish community are masters at understanding economics of art. And so when they see something that's about to explode, they put their money on the table, they call all their Jewish friends, and they make sure it's successful. That's why they control Hollywood, that's why they control Motown, that's why they control the book business, and they control the stage play business, because they buy all the places where you're going to do the stage play, and so now you got to pay them to put your stage play on. But our people, good luck. I hope you do well and won't invest in you. So it's very hard trying to get the finances from people who have money, because they think it's a pie in the sky thing, and I'm not going to be successful in film.
So let me ask you this about the film period. So you already have a team of people that you're working with, and you already have selected the book that you're going to turn into a film?
Well, I wrote individual films. A lot of these books, when you're writing books, you're not thinking about how much it's going to cost.
Okay.
So these books are worth, when you're trying to shoot a book film, it's like 10, 20, 30 million.
Okay.
So if you're doing your first film, now they nervous. You ain't did one film, you want us to spend 30 million. So I had to write an original film that's only 500,000. So you can get into business first. So that's what we're talking about. None of these books are all big ideas. I don't write small ideas. So that means that the start off of the finance is going to be bigger, because what you try to do, you can't squeeze out the idea. Harry Potter can't have a movie with no magic in it, because then it wouldn't be Harry Potter.
Okay.
And when you come with a movie that has all this magic and the CGI, and they say, now they start getting nervous because it's expensive. So now with black content, they don't like to be too expensive. So that daggone Black Panther movie, it took them a long time to agree for the money to do that. And when they finally did it, it blew through the roof. But you couldn't put out Black Panther without that technology, because that's how Black Panther was written. Wakanda was the most technological community on earth. So you can't do that movie without showing that. But they understood, man, we got to spend a whole lot of money. 200 million. And then 150 to market. $350 million before you ever seen that movie. They ain't ever doing that on an average black film. So it was a lot invested in Black Panther. But that's how movies work. You got to put up the money first. And we still a little gun shy about our money. And so that's why hard it is for me to get into that film, avenue.
So I'm glad that you're saying that, because the show's Money Talk, and our people love to hear figures that go along with the things that we're talking about. But this film that you're doing, are you actively doing, or are you trying to get monies to do the film? What's going on?
I was ready to shoot in September.
Okay.
And couldn't get the money. So now I'm still trying to get the money. We got to push back to March, because we wanted to shoot in Charleston for a summertime film, but we can't shoot now. It's cold now.
Okay.
So now we got to wait till March. So now I have.
So basically, you're raising funding.
Well, I wanted to raise funds and have it done already.
Okay, gotcha.
But right now, I don't want to raise funds. I want to create an investor. That raising fund thing, it takes time. That's that, and then you got to push back. If you can just find one person that got the money, get that thing done. So that raising funds, it sounds like a long process when you say raising funds.
Okay, got you. So since this is your first film, what's the budget? What budget are you looking for?
$300,000. It's not a lot of money.
Okay, all right.
But it's still a lot of money for us, because we well, nobody's seen this film, and how come you want to do one of the books? And that's what they do. Investors say, well, how come we can't? Brother, I can't do one of these books for $300,000. Now you're talking about $3 million. Well, that's a lot more money, So go with the $300,000 and not the $3 million. But that's what they want. I want something that's more popular. It's going to cost you more. Well, can you get a star in it? It's going to cost you more. So you got to understand what you're talking about. So you got to work with me. Let my name do the work with the $300,000. Let's all work hard to get the money back. You start claiming I want a more popular book. I want more. Everything you say like that is going to raise the price. Then we go back to $3 million. Now you got harder work to get your money back.
Okay, so I understand. So what is the name of this project? And give us a summary of what the film is about.
I got a project called No. It's a date movie. Right now we live in a Me Too movement where, young ladies are complaining about guys with power, and that's always happened. So I had a conversation about this yesterday. When I was in high school, the girls my age, what they know to do, that's normal around the world. But now when you got guys of power trying to put power moves on women that's working with them and what, but that's always happened. But now we got social media, we got people reacting to it. Now it's like, it's all of a sudden brand new. I'm like, yo, dude, I'm 50 years old. You know how long older men been dating younger girls? But now you can't, but this word no should still be a word that we respect and understand. And so I put two teenagers in a movie because the young people, blacks and Hispanics, think about this now. They don't get a lot of movies that are really focused with them and the lead characters anymore. They might be one black, one Hispanic, and we didn't went back to them kind of movies. Now, when I was coming up, the 70s, the 80s, even the 90s, we had all black cast. Where the whole movie was black. Tyler Perry is like the only one doing that now.
Okay.
Every other movie, you got one. We went back to that now. One black, one Hispanic in the movie. So I'm trying to present movies where we are now all the lead characters, and that's what I'm doing with this movie, No, in Charleston, South Carolina. Simple date movie. Black dude take out his Hispanic girlfriend. He wants some. They about to go to college. She's still saying no, but I want to show that relationship, how they have a great relationship. So even though he don't get none, they have a great rapport. They got great chemistry. But eventually, you in a relationship, you're going to have to get comfortable enough to go to that next step. But I want to teach these young people how to respect each other and respect their word no. And it's an excellent film, and it has an excellent soundtrack because young people in the black and Hispanic, that's what they know, music. That's where they get all the love and all the art. Music is number one. And there's nowhere in the world you're going to have a young couple on a date that ain't listening to music if they driving around in the car. So that's a natural film that doesn't cost a lot of money, and I go after that young and Hispanic black audience that's plenty of, and they still go to the movies. You can see them in the movies, but they watching white horror movies because they don't have their own movie.
I like what you just actually said, because I have a 9-year-old son, and we had talked about all the time. All of them now across cultures are listening to the same types of music with that same cadence, and things, and it's different than you and I. You know what I'm saying? Actually growing up and stuff like that. So I like actually what you're actually doing actually with that, and it sounds like more of a real story too.
Yeah, I'm always doing real stories.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm not writing about space invaders and Martians and stuff. I'm writing about people. So everything I write is the real deal, and that's when they go see that movie. Like, oh my God, he must have been in the car with us. Yeah, I understand us.
Well, it sounds like it has good morals in the movie because most of the stuff that's geared towards African Americans and minorities in music and out of music does not. What's your comment on that?
Does not do what now? I forget.
It's morals. I mean, you're saying,
it's called no, but
she's saying no, she's not falling in.
This ain't
it's okay to be abstinent.
Right. Here's the catch with this. This is a moralistic movie, but I can't pull no punches on real life. So I got the weed and the alcohol in there because that's what they do. They're going to start making out because that's what they do. You know what I mean? So it's not like I'm going to make some after school. Nah, I got to deal with the real issues because if they don't see real stuff in there, then they're going to have a backlash. Like, I don't know what people he's talking about, but they didn't do this, they didn't do that, they didn't say this. So you got to be real. And my books have always been, I'm a Philadelphian. We don't know how to be nothing but real. You know, so definitely it's going to be on point.
Steak
every movie I do. Everything I do is Philadelphia, born and raised.
Yeah. Okay, so that's good, but that's still a good theme to have in it, that you don't have to say yes just because someone asks you or you're in a relationship.
That's why I put the weed and alcohol in. Some people have this idea of grow up, get high and drunk, and that's where with white people. And I've been to the University of Pittsburgh my first 2 years, and you go to these white parties, that's what they consider a party. They getting drunk.
That's right.
And them girls get drunk and do something stupid and then play, and it's like, I've been there. I've seen that. Like, yo, you shouldn't have been all that drunk, and then they forget who was it's embarrassing. Black people, the party is about the music. It's and I've been there. We in there dancing, and we ain't all high and drunk. We in there dancing. You go to white party, and I hate to say this, but I've been there. They all tore up and drunk, can't remember what they did. It's ridiculous. And so, yeah, I want to deal with all those issues.
Phrase "white girl wasted"?
Say it again.
Is that where you get the phrase "white girl wasted"?
Hey, well, that's what it's real.
I got a question of what happens when a guy say no?
Hey.
Well, that don't happen a lot.
I just want to know you still real.
If a guy say no, we're going to say you don't like money.
I'm not giving up all that money.
If you say...
I said no plenty of times, man.
I can't say no plenty.
If you say no, we're going to say you don't like women. That's what we're going to say.
Happened to me.
Okay, so this is great information here, and it's awesome to know that you're going to next level, which you already did with these books, but now you're going into the film.
You have to.
Which I'm pretty sure
like that anymore.
You're
I'm losing out on a lot of people, a lot of audience, a lot of money. So I gotta go there.
Okay, so I know you're going to be very successful with the film. I've got some ideas or whatever, but we'll talk about it after the show that may help with the things that you're
Well, if
doing.
you can bring some investors to the table with you, that's because plenty of people got. I'm saying right now, everybody got ideas. Who got the money?
Well, I know people in Hollywood, so I mean,
Hollywood
they
people like to collect checks.
Okay,
They don't like to spend.
We'll talk about it afterwards, and then I do know film people and stuff, so I don't know, who you have working on your project.
Yeah, well, see, that's the
They
thing
may
again.
make it-
When
they may
people
make
say
it
that
more
word working
affordable.
on, they getting paid.